Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Hi, my name is Corey, and I just want to tell you I'm really glad that you're showing up here on this channel because it means that maybe you need some information on food. See, when we get all of our teeth extracted, we have to start from zero, literally. Yes, that's Snooky. Don't pay attention. Stop. We have to start at zero, right? We have to learn what we can eat, what we can't eat. And it's really can be intimidating. It can be frustrating. It can be depressing. Let me just tell you, you're not alone. So you try to think, what can I eat? I'm not eating. I'm not feeling right. Let me tell you what I've learned. At first, you don't want anything in your mouth and you're afraid. You're afraid that it's going to hurt. Yeah, you're going to have a little pain. That's normal. But you got to learn how to function with these teeth. And just take your time is the best thing I can say. I can tell you what I've learned, what's worked really well for me right at the beginning from the get-go. People say mashed potatoes, egg drop soup, just whatever you can do. Yogurt, just to get some nutrition in there. But you're tired, right? And you don't want to fix anything, but you want something to eat, but you don't know what that is. So for me, what helped is, and if you don't like this, don't worry, move along. There's other things I'm going to tell you about. There's cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. You can boil those. Boil them until they're soft. But then if you don't like the texture, I know with my Ninja, what I do is I boil things down, then I put it in my Ninja, and I would chop, like hit the chop a little bit. Or if you want it really smooth, I did that with guacamole because I was so hungry. I went to the Mexican restaurant. Of course, I couldn't eat. Everybody else was. But I ordered the fresh guacamole. When I got home, I put it in the blender and almost made a liquid out of it so that I could ingest it. I know it sounds strange, but it's all ways that you can get some nutrition in you. Now, I've talked about ravioli and tortellini. Well, I didn't mention tortellini. Tortellini is so much easier, and you get it fresh, like at Walmart or the grocery store, whatever, wherever you go. Kroger. They have these bags, and they're fresh tortellini and ravioli. If you're new at eating, trying to eat, and you have your temporaries in, I don't suggest that. Wait until you can get glue in your bottoms and your bottom plate before you attempt the tortellini. That's like 3 weeks to a month out. So if you're new at this, don't get frustrated. What really helped me, and this is where you got to not worry about weight or worry about calories. This is for your nutrition. This is to get you started eating again. What really helped me is I love butter. Right? So what I did is, you'll find you can't eat sandwiches or anything. Anyway, even later, you have to lightly toast your bread in order to get into it. But what I did is I would lightly toast bread, and I would take soft butter, and I would just ooze it on there till it was like almost dripping through. That was wonderful. It's what I still do when I'm tired of fighting. You know, you'll see it's a fight, a constant fight on how to chew. Anyways, I would lightly toast bread, and I would soak it with butter, and I'd put it in my mouth, and this will work with your temporaries. Lightly, let it sit, and just chew lightly up and down, and you'll go, oh, this is how it works. All right. So then slowly let it work in your mouth. You'll find out. Here, let me show you. This, I don't know if you're acquainted with Yetis, not selling them, none of that. But in the top, how can I show you? This is a straw that will last and last and last. It's a hard plastic. This is later. But at first, if you see in the Yeti, how can I get this? It's like a sippy cup, right? Because at first, it just don't work. You're trying to drink and you're trying to control your lips and you're having a hard time. With this sippy cup, this allows you to get fluid in. Yes, you're like a 2-year-old again. Hey, it is what it is. But if you take your sippy cup and just kind of hold your lips, it allows you to get more fluid in. As time goes on, you can graduate to a straw. What I do is I hold it and I kind of, that works for me because then it doesn't irritate my bottom plate, so to speak, doesn't try to move it up. Because before your adhesive, your plate does some crazy stuff. I mean, it escalates to nuts really quick because it'll go, look at me, I got a bump in my hair. Yeah. But it'll go from 0 to 100 crazy, like what is going on in my mouth. You're trying to get your plate down, you're trying to drink, and it can be so frustrating. So don't worry about it. Try to get a sippy cup is all I can tell you. A Yeti, because it's got an opening to where you get more fluid and you're not having to suck. Anything that requires sucking is out. No, computer says, no, don't do that. Let's see, what else works? Eggs. I found that I just loved scrambled eggs. And what I found that really worked well is I would lightly scramble them. Yes, they were done. But after they were scrambled, I would take a little bit of shredded cheese and put it on top. That was wonderful. That's what I lived on for a while. Of course, cream of wheat. I like the maple cream of wheat. Anything that you try, it's going to be new and you're going to get frustrated. Try not to, because you're going to get it. I've come a long way in this 40-some days. I'm finally getting it. And candy, if you like candy, I suggest like a Linder's truffle. No, you can't get it in your mouth. No, but cut it in 4s, like in small pieces. And you can do this without your teeth in. Just sit and let them melt in your mouth so that you're getting the calories in, you're getting the taste in, because you're not going to know how to use your tongue. It's going to be like, what do I do with my tongue? Because any action with your tongue will really upset you because it's going to upset the bottom plate before adhesive. So just let it sit in your mouth. Take your teeth out if you want. That's easier. And just start sucking on things lightly. Let them sit in your mouth. Let them melt. And if they're truffles, so much better because it's just, it's a little piece of heaven on earth, man. It's wonderful. So yes, cut them in 4s and just sit there, take your time, and just learn what you can do with your dentures. What else helped me? Boiling meat. I know it sounds terrible, but like put some broth. You can do a lot of broth, but put like the Better Than Broth. I believe that's the name of it. I showed you in a previous video. Take some Better Than broth, put it in there like with chicken, and let it boil. And then it gets real soft, and then, take it out with your ladle, whatever, and let it cool just a tiny bit, and it's wonderful. It's real soft. Sorry, but you're getting your calories again. So I always boil dark meat. That's best for me. And then it's not a fight, because you'll find that you can do like the center of pizza, but I'll find that I'm fighting my food most of the time still. And so I'll eat enough and then I'll just say, man, I'm done fighting. I'm done eating. If I get hungry, I'll eat later. So that's good, because your mouth will get tired of fighting it. But anyway, those are just some of the things that you can do if you're desperate for food right now. It's not impossible. It is going to require a little bit of extra work, but hey, it'll be all right. So that's the latest thing on food. If I find out some more, and going back to pizza, eat the center. Don't try working on the crust. No. So anyway, again, thanks everybody for coming by. Thank you for listening. I hope this helps you. I'm only doing this so that someone else that was feeling desperate like me, I was just didn't know what to do. I was intimidated. I was scared. Try new things. Try stuff. And even if it's at home and you can't do it, oh well, move along and try something else. Work in your mind what you can and cannot eat, because it's really going to help you in the long run. So please come back, please visit, and I will see you next time with some kind of update. I don't know what I'm going to be working on next, but you stay tuned. You come back, come and visit, and I'll be giving you updates on what's working, what isn't working, and you don't have to do it, but this is just suggestions that has helped me. So any questions, put them down below. I'll try to get to them. I'll try to answer them as soon as I possibly can if I see them there. You have to go back to comments in order to see comments, or hit the inbox. That'll show that there was a reply. So I hope you're all doing good. I will see you later. Take care and just try to make the best of every day. Count your blessings. Count what you have, what you are, not what you aren't, and what's gone. That's just a waste of time, right? So I'll see you later. Bye.